Welcome. We have about 3 minutes to explore change and look at the change curve, which explains the challenges and emotions that often arise when we're going through personal change, especially change that has been done to us. It's forced upon us, not of our choice, and especially if the stakes are high. Typically, as shown on the change curve, first reactions involve the red negative emotions on the left side of the curve. You may initially feel shock and be overwhelmed, depending on the significance and scale of the changes. This may be followed by denial, a refusal to accept or even recognise that change is happening. This may be followed by blame, sometimes of others or of self. All the while the change is not going away, keeps on coming, just like the tide coming in, you can't stop it. And this may cause confusion or resistance, even sabotage, especially if there is significant uncertainty and the stakes are high. As these emotions unfold, you may or may not suffer deterioration of performance, your relationships with others, or a decline in your own self-esteem. Typically what then happens is that as the change is still coming, you may come to accept the fact and let go of your negative emotions. If so, you will have reached the bottom of the transition curve and will then begin the process of moving up the right-hand side of the curve with the green positive emotions shown. You may, for example, begin to explore options in dealing with the change or options that the change itself creates. This will often be followed by testing out new behaviours in the changed circumstances, searching for meaning and how to make it work. As experience with the new situation builds, you may move into problem solving and decision making mode. Now you will be contributing to the changes and maybe beginning to experience the benefits of change. Finally, you integrate and internalize the change into new habits. Now at this point, your behavior and performance is at a higher level than when the change process began. In other words, the change curve shows a typical situation where the outcome is success. That is, the change has been implemented and you have self-improved as a result. Whilst going through the change experience, of course, you may have felt very uncomfortable, especially in the early stages. But this positive outcome is likely to boost your personal development, your self-confidence, self-help and determination. Therefore, undoubtedly, the best way to manage change is to help create it, because when change is owned and initiated by you, it's a different kettle of fish, and you will often avoid many of the negative red emotions shown on the change curve. Now our time is nearly up, and below this video there are 4 choices if you want more information. Thank you very much for your time and for your interest.